Hi, welcome. My name is Liam Phillips and I'm a Talk to the Entities facilitator. I've been for several years now. And yesterday I was on a meeting with the Talk to the Entities facilitator led by Shannon O'Hara. And she asked us, what is it that inspires you to be a Talk to the Entities facilitator? And I looked at that question and I went, wow, that's actually really quite easy to answer. And this was my reply. So up until recently, last year in about June, I had resisted my capacities with entities to such a degree that it got to that point where I could no longer resist it, or if I did, my life would go down the gurgler. And so what I did was I asked a lot of questions of some amazing facilitators on the planet. Some of those people are Shannon O'Hara, Dr. Dane here, Gary Douglas, Simone Molasses, Monica Marta-Gilliam, Andrew Rigg, and a host of other facilitators that were willing to contribute to me in ways that I have never, ever comprehended before. And one of the things that really shook my life up and started to change things was the tools from the Talk to the Entities. As I started to acknowledge my capacities, hi Marta, my capacities with entities, so I could start to change all of those places where I had actually been buying other people's points of view, including entities' points of view, about how pathetic I was, how depressed I was, and how much I just wanted to leave the planet. So I took these tools, and one of the things was the demon clearing loop. It was like every time that I started to go into that place of depression or not knowing or difficulty in getting what was light or heavy for me, I would play that clearing loop over and over and over and over again. Now, sometimes I played it just in the background, other times I would listen to it, and I found that really helpful, because what it started to do was I started to see where I was giving up my power and potency to not only entities in bodies, but also entities without bodies, and that ain't much fun. So I started to apply the tools from Talk to the Entities and from Access Consciousness much more, including all of those things like distractor implants and thoughts, feelings and emotions, and simple tools like who does this belong to, because what I did was I made a choice. I made a choice to change this no matter what. And then I realized, oh my God, so many other people on the planet have these amazing capacities with entities, and they're not acknowledging them. They're either trying to hide from it, they're just trying to clear the entities out of their life so that they don't have to deal with it, or they're going down that rickety road of depression or angry or psychosis or mental disorders, and they think that they're nuts. And not that I know anything about any of that. And I started to realize that I have a capacity not only in talking with entities, communicating with entities, receiving from entities, but also with facilitating others with this. And so that, hola, thanks for everyone watching. And so once I started to acknowledge my own capacities, it became more ease, more fun to facilitate those people that are coming to my Talk to the Entities classes. So we've got a whole bunch of classes coming up. We've got a North American tour, we've got a South American tour in Brazil, and I'd like to invite all of those people that would like to have more consciousness with entities. this class is not about woo-woo spiritual stuff. It's practical tools to allow us to step beyond the veil and receive entities in a totally different way, so we can create and generate our lives from a conscious space. Lives that are joyful, more ease, more fun, more happiness. And that's what I would like to invite you to. If you're in the poo and you're depressed, or you don't know where you want to go, and maybe you want to consider the Talk to the Entities classes. And if you're also like really clear on what it is that you'd like to create, maybe adding a Talk to the Entities class are going to give you some weird, wacky tools that will allow you to exponentialize that. One of the things that I found with Access, and I'm sorry for going on for so long, one of the things I found with the Access tools is that there is no endpoint to them. You can just keep on using them and expanding with them, and your life can expand way beyond what you can ever possibly imagine. So that's my invitation to you. That's the reason why I became a Talk to the Entities facilitator. That's what inspires me, is to be able to facilitate and teach these tools to people that want to change the world. Would you like to come and do that in a fun, joyful, easy way? If so, I would love to see you at one of my classes, and or at any Talk to the Entities or Access class. So let me ask you a question. What inspires you to be able to talk with entities? And how can I contribute to that? Ciao. Ciao, bella, ciao.